What up, Earthlings? Zube here with a daily horoscope and a tarot draw. So I see something, and I know I lose you guys sometimes with like the astrological lingo, right? But this feels important, so I'm going to try to like just make it really basic. Over the next few days, there are some alignments, right? Um, and here's what I feel like is important to convey. Mars and Saturn are going to be in a supportive aspect. All right. Um, I'm not sure when exactly it's exact, but this is over the next couple days. So I'll be like, getting into it. Mars and Saturn are both considered malefic planets. Okay. So, duality, non-duality, whatever. Malefic means that the outcomes of them are not always good, um, not always what we would interpret, particularly immediately, as good, right? So when they're in a good aspect, though, Mars is the warrior, so he can be aggressive and an asshole, but on the higher end, he can get shit done. He can stand up for ourselves, for other people. Saturn is about authority and structure, and so on the downside, when we have run-ins with Saturn, it can mean, complicating factors and being limited in what we can reach. Um, on the higher end, it can mean really being able to work within structures to accomplish something, okay? So those two are in good aspect to one another, coming into good aspect with one another, and they are coming off of a very supportive aspect to Chiron, who is our insecurities and our wounds and our past hurts and traumas and blah, blah, blah. So I was thinking about it. There's change in the air, um, opportunities for, I feel like, pretty powerful change, right? If we embrace it. A lot of this stuff, when I go through, and this always interprets differently in everybody's individual chart. Uh, but when I look at things in my chart, I don't look at them as necessarily predetermined events, right? But I'm a total fucking weirdo. I talk to the planets and I ask for lessons to be learned and for even difficult things to to be for my highest good, right? And to make as much sense to me as possible. But anyway, the moon is coming off of Pluto, and it's going to be moving into Gemini, where the moon is going to be with Mars, and the moon is our emotions. So the moon is like really thinking about stuff. And all right, I'm too much shit here. However, when two malefics are in good aspect, we can make really good shit happen with them, right? Like we can overcome struggles. We can have the warrior like energy, able to navigate through what might be constrictive energy, but that will ultimately give it more impact. So be mindful of because Mars and Saturn in good aspect can also be beneficial for nefarious purposes. Okay. And with this involving our wounds, and the moon, which is our emotions coming off of Pluto, it's almost as though we can have, we can really take past, trauma and injuries and our insecurities and stuff like that, and move forward in a way that is brave and courageous. Um, and we can do it with self-control and tact, right? And bravery, but we can really face our bullshit, like our own bullshit, face it and move forward in a way that, like, I'm getting chills. um they can really make a difference in our own lives and possibly even in others, um or we can use our past hurts and our traumas and all of that and our ego in order to manipulate situations to get what we want in the short term while doing a disservice to ourselves and others overall, right? Um, Saturn and Mars can be used for a force of good, which may not be the easiest way to go. That's the thing about the benefic energy, the malefic energies, is they're not always particularly easy, right? Um, but if we use them properly and bravely, they're often worth it. Um, she keeps coming up. So I pulled the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, the cups are our emotions, right? So that's going to be the moon coming out. The moon rules the Queen of Cups. Um, if we are emotionally mature and connected, um, whoa, it we can really we can win emotional battles here with ourselves, right? I pulled out a clarifying card and I got the Queen of Pentacles. So we have, and the Queen of, the Queen of Pentacles, that's like the earthly realm. That's how we, act in the earth. Um, so God, okay, that's powerful because like Mars as an archetype and Saturn as, an archetype, they're masculine, like they get shit done. And these two queens of earth and water coming out are like, if we utilize that energy from the embodiment of the feminine, where we are self-reflective and internal. This can be powerful. Anyway, the Three of Pentacles. Work with other people. You know what I mean? Like, be a force of change. So the Three of Pentacles, I kind of love it. It's the energy of everybody has a valuable perspective. I'm being an idealist here, but there's a time for that sometimes. Um, Everybody, in the Rider Waite Smith deck or whatever, the Three of Pentacles is an architect, and he's like an apprentice, and he is showing his two master architect teachers an idea that he has, and they're watching him intently. So it's like um, everyone, student, teacher, all of that. We all have valuable perspectives to share. And if we listen to teachers, if we remain a student, if we are a teacher, if we're a student teacher, and we're really willing to like do the hard work of going inside and all of that, we can teach people a lot. It doesn't matter where we are in the spectrum. But yeah, Mars and Saturn, we can also use it to manipulate other people and even fool ourselves, um just fucking be real with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's all I got. Peace. Namaste. Have a great day on earth.